Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Top Gate. In this video, we'll see one more example of CFG to CNF conversion. So here we have this context-free grammar, and this context-free grammar has to be converted into a CNF form. So it says that S tends to SS slash epsilon, where these brackets are terminals. So this bracket and this bracket, they both are terminals here. And before converting this CFG into CNF, we first have to eliminate this null value. Now, since S is deriving the null value, therefore, this means that this null is the part of this language, and hence I cannot eliminate this null from here. This S will contain the null value here. But I'll try to put this null value here in the S, and I'll try to explore all the possible options that we can have. So let's eliminate this null first. Let's see what happens with the grammar. So we have S tends to null. I'll try to eliminate that. Let's see what happens. So first of all, I'll just copy everything as it is. Then I'll try to put the null value one at a time. So we have S tends to S. That is, I've copied everything as it is, and this epsilon is gone. I'll just see it afterwards. Now let's see. If I put a null value here onto this S, what will happen to my grammar? I'll get this part only. So I'll just write this part. Clear? Then if I put a null value here on this part, what will I get? I'll get this S and I'll get these two brackets. Clear? So that means I'll get S and these two brackets. Clear? Now, if I put a null value here on to both of these S, what will I get? I will get only two brackets, and since I cannot eliminate this null from here, therefore I am putting a epsilon here. Clear? So this is after I have explored all the options if I put null onto this S here. Clear? Now let's see. Here we have this one as a terminal, this one as a terminal, this is as a terminal, and this one as a terminal. So what I'll do, I'll just try to convert this into all variable form. That is the second one here. We have A tends to BC. If I convert this into the all variable form, then it will be very easy for me to make it into the second form there, A tends to BC form. Clear? Now let's see how I do this one. So let's say that I assume A tends to this bracket and I assume B tends to this bracket. So I'm just assuming this, and whatever I assume, that should also be in the CNF form. Since this is a terminal, so this actually is a CNF form, and this actually is a CNF form. The first form there you can see. Clear? Okay. Now if I put this value here onto this grammar, what will I get? Let's see. So I'll get S tends to, first of all, I'll get this S. Then on this bracket, I'll get A, then S again. On this bracket, I'll get a B here. Done. Next one. On this bracket, I'll get a A. You can see we have this A. Then we have S. On this bracket, we have a B. Done. Next one, we have this S. This is A. This is B. So I'll get A, B. Clear? Then this is A, this is B. I'll get A, B here slash epsilon. Now, if you observe this one, you can see that this one is in CNF form and rest 1, 2, 3 are not in CNF form, but they are into the all variable form. What will I do now? I'll just try to make this into a one variable, this into a one variable. Clear? So that way I'll get only two variables here, and that will be my second form for the CNF. Now let's see what I do. So if you can see here, we have SA here and we have SA here. So if I replace this SA and SA with some variable, I'll get two variables here and I'll get three variables here. And if I get three variables, that will be easy for me to convert it into a two variable form. Let's see how I do this one. Let's say we have this P variable, and let's assume this P derives SA. Clear? So whatever I'm assuming, that should also be in the CNF form. So this is in the CNF form. So till now, my grammar includes these rules, and this rule. Now, if I put this value here onto this grammar, what will I get? Let's see. So I have S tends to, on this SA, I'll put P here because this is now P. So that is PSB. Then we have this ASB. I'll just keep it as it is. Then on this SA, I'll again put this P value. That will be PB. Then we have AB slash epsilon. Now you can see that this one is into the CNF form, this one into the CNF form, but these two are not in the CNF form, but they are in all variable form. And now we have three variables. Now it's very easy for me to make it into a two variable form. That's very easy. Now let's say I assume Q tends to, we have say SB common here, SB here. So I'll just assume Q as SB. Now if I put this value here onto this grammar, let's see what will I get. I will get S tends to, on this I'll get this PSB, I will be getting a Q. Then I have this A, on this SB I'll again get a Q. Then I have this PB, then I have this AB, and then I have this epsilon. So this is my final grammar. So I'll be including this one in the CNF form, I'll be including this one in the CNF form, and I'll be including this one in the CNF form, as well as I'll be including this one in the CNF form. So let's write this grammar here on this side. That will be my final CNF grammar. So I have this S tends to, what do I have? PQ, then I have this AQ, then I have this PB, then I have this AB slash epsilon. Then what I have assumed, I have assumed P tends to SA, then I have assumed Q tends to SB, and here I have assumed A tends to this bracket and B tends to this bracket. So this is my final CNF. You can see this is the CFG and this one is the final CNF form, and both of these grammars are actually equivalent. So I hope this is clear to you now. Thank you so much.